welcome to Football Done Right, an interactive coaching website done for coaches by coaches. My name is Coach Matt Stern. Today we're going to be going over a drill using our run technique to develop quick hands, explosion out of our hips with the intention of reestablishing the line of scrimmage at the point of attack. I'm going to have player 1 and player 2 demonstrate 3 get-off progressions dealing with hands, explosion out of the hips, and eventually working into a drill I call rip and run with the intention of reestablishing the line of scrimmage at the point of attack and getting to the ball carrier. First, we're going to start off the drill by positioning player 1 and player 2 on a 5-man sled on their knees in front of the bag. You could also use a 2-man sled or a 1-man sled for this drill. The first drill, players are going to be positioned on their knees in front of the bags with their butt on their heels, hands on their thighs. This drill is used so that players get used to firing their hands from the ground straight into the offensive player. It's imperative that we use our hands not only to find out where blocks are going, but we want to fire our hands out quick to get our hands on the offensive player, reading the block before they get our hands on us. First drill, anytime they see the ball move, they're going to react by firing their hands from their thighs straight into the bag and resetting. I'll position myself in between the 2 bags. I got the snapper ball. Anytime they see the snap, they're going to fire their hands and reset. Go slow and work into a faster progression. Set, 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 set. Anytime you see move, go. Great. So in the first part of the drill, we incorporated our hands, developing quick hands, firing out into the offensive player. The next progression of the drill, we're going to be firing out of our hips, incorporating a hip drive. So we will be delivering our hands, developing power and driving out of our hips, driving the bag forward with the intent of reestablishing the line of scrimmage at the point of attack. Players, again, are positioned right in front of the agile bags. On a 5-man sled, you can also use a 2-man sled or a 1-man sled. On the snap, players will fire their hands, drive their hips up, extending all the way, landing on their bellies. I'll give them time to reset, and again, snap the ball, firing out with their hands, driving their hips with the intent of reestablishing the line of scrimmage at the point of attack. Players ready? On the snap. Set, hit, and reset, set, hit, and reset, set, ha, reset. You can do this drill both on the right and left sides, developing power from the right-handed stance and the left-handed stance, but the intent of the drill is to create hip drive power coming out of your stance. Next progression of the drill is what I call a rip and run drill. So we started off delivering our hands, creating power from the shoulder and elbow, driving our hands forward, developing quick hands into the offensive man. Second part of the drill, we developed a hip drive. We delivered our hands, but we came with power out of our hips, with the intent of reestablishing the line of scrimmage going backwards. Now we're going to come out of a 3-point stance, lined up on the second bag in on the end of a 5-man sled. Again, you can use a 2-man sled or a 1-man sled. Players will be coming out of a 3-point stance, delivering their hands, driving their hips up, continuing with the progression through their feet, ripping off the bag when they've overtaken their gap responsibility. Players will be positioned on the second bag in. Player 1 will go, rip off the first bag, shuffle over to the second bag. Player 2 will go into the second bag in. They will both come out of their run progression stance with the intent of reestablishing the line of scrimmage and ripping off a block. And then player 2 will go on the last bag, rip off the last bag, redirect, and continue towards the football. On the snap, players will go. Player 1 ready? Set. Good. Reset. Players ready? Set. Player 2 ready? Set. Players came out of their stance, out of a 3-point stance, delivered their hands, came with power out of their hip drive, continued to drive with their feet, ripped off, redirected to the football. Thanks for watching today. Today's drills, we went over developing quick hands, hip drive, out of our stance, and reestablishing the line of scrimmage through a drill called rip and run. For more information on this drill and drills like this, please visit our website at www.footballdoneright.com or email me at info@footballdoneright.com. And again, thanks for watching.